Yo there Mikey, what's crack-a-lackin'? Today we're going to be doing a cardio-based workout and it's going to be done for time. I'm going to be running through a full video here so you can decide whether it is that you want to just do these exercises of your own accord and use a stopwatch, but I'll also be putting some supersetted timed exercises in the actual workout itself, so if you want to do just following off the app that you can do. What we're going to be doing is two different blocks of exercises, so in the first block we'll have two movements going back to back with some rest, and then in the second block we'll have two movements going back to back with some rest as well. You're going to be looking at doing each of these blocks for 3 to 4 rounds each. You want to be doing 30 seconds worth of work on each exercise and following that up with 30 to 60 seconds rest. So the first exercise that we're going to be going through is shoulder to shoulder press into bodyweight squats. For the shoulder to shoulder press, all you're going to do is grab hold of your dumbbell, load it with 5 to 10 kilos. You're going to grab hold of the handle, put one hand directly over it, and you're just going to lift the dumbbell up onto your shoulders with your elbows in front of your body. We're just going to press the dumbbell directly above your head and drop it down to the next shoulder, and then repeat again, dropping it bringing it back above your head and dropping it down to the next shoulder again. So straight up and down, straight up and down. Just try and keep it at a reasonably controlled pace so that you complete every single rep and we don't just half-arse the reps and cut into it like a madman. When we get into your squats, you're going to want to have a chair for this one or something low down just so you've got something to aim for so that we don't run into some of the common beginners' problems with these. For your squats, you want your feet to be about shoulder width apart or a little bit wider if it feels a bit more comfortable for you. Have your feet slightly turned out and you're going to have your arms out in front. You want to think about keeping your shoulders above your feet themselves, and then this bus is going to push back onto the chair. So from here, butt goes back, we drop down to the chair and stand straight up. Butt goes back, drop down to the chair and straight up. You want to try and repeat it at this same kind of pace. But with these, if you do want to pick up the speed a little bit and have a bit more intensity as you get fitter, it's absolutely fine to do that as well. Just, again, make sure that you're completing a full rep every single time, touching right down to there. Now the main problem that a lot of people get into with the squats is to keep the weight too far forward, and that limits the depth and puts a lot of pressure on the knees because they can't, your body just doesn't work like that. It has to push back a little bit in order to be able to sit down as deep as it can go. So that's just why I advise a chair for that, and also for the next bit of exercises where we're going to be getting onto, where now we're going to be doing mountain climbers into Russian twists. So for your mountain climbers, we're going to be doing these on an elevated surface at first. Grab hold of your chair, straight on top or at the sides. You're going to walk your feet out from your body, and then from here there should be a near enough straight line going from my back there right down the back of my legs, but if you're a little bit bent over, it's not a big deal for this. Just make sure you keep your shoulders right above your wrists, and we're just going to bring one knee at a time in towards your chest, just like so. And these are our mountain climbers. Now if you want to, you can speed these up, make them a little bit more cardiovascular, but I'd advise that when you first start doing them, just do them at a nice slow controlled pace. And then after that we get into your Russian twist, which is a nice calm movement. You just want to sit yourself on down. You're going to bring your feet up, just have a little bend in them. It's just going to help with some stability. And then all you're going to do, just bring this chair forward, is you're just going to tap your hands down from side to side across your body. So get a little lean back, tap, 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 tap. And as we're rotating that big twist, it's going to help our obliques and our abs get a bit more of a contraction. So mountain climbers, straight into Russian twists, boom, 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 boom. 30 seconds on each movement, 30 to 60 seconds rest. If you do want to add in another little movement inside there to make that a little bit more cardiovascular again, I would literally advise just getting yourself a little lap up and down the stairs 3 or 4 times over. It'll be quite surprisingly tiring if you're actually trying to give it the beans, especially when you're on that upwards journey up there. So yeah, that's your cardio workout, buddy. Hope you enjoy it. Much love.